guys, welcome to Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Thursday is a great night for poetry. Hey, come on in. Welcome to Imperfect Poetry Thursday. I had to get the Instagram together because you know it's Imperfect Poetry Thursday and whatnot. Nothing is ever perfect here. But I do welcome you guys to a wonderful night for some poetry, guys. I have a great poem tonight, okay? And listen, I'm Nadine Poetry One. I'm one word, I'm one number. I am the poet outside of the box. Okay, and I welcome you tonight to Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Thursday. Please be tapping the screen and send your love and show me you are in this poetic flow tonight. I am live on Fanbase, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and did I forget anything? Nope, I think I said everything. Fanbase, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Yeah, I said everything. Okay, great. Guys, yes, please be tapping the screen, and thank you for joining me tonight. Listen, if this is your first time tuning into my live, as you can hear, I got the legendary Miss Janet Jackson music playing, featuring J. Cole. But if this is your first time joining me tonight, welcome to my live. Welcome. Okay, feel free to join in with this poetry, okay, honey? Because I have a good one tonight, okay? And I'm here every Thursday night, well, mostly because I wasn't here last week Thursday. I was busy, okay? I was busy, but I'm back. I'm here mostly every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6:30 p.m. Central Time, okay? So if you want to join me again, feel free to log into your favorite social media platform, okay, and join in to Nadine Poetry One Live for Imperfect Poetry Thursday. It's Thursday. Yes, it is. Okay, and it's an imperfect day. So, guys, come on, let's get into it. Now, listen, okay? I am also a live host of a morning show called Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast. Okay, it comes on in the morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, join me in the morning. I'm live for Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast. I'm only live in the morning on TikTok and YouTube. Okay, I have not incorporated the other medias because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Okay, but I do like to get up in the morning and share some of my original quotes to hopefully encourage and inspire your day. Because listen, it's all about starting out with day with positive energy, and I'm here for it. I'm there for it. You feel me? Okay, so join me in the morning, 7:30 a.m. Hi, Big Sis. Thank you for joining me. I love you. Okay, join me in the morning at 7:30 a.m. live on TikTok and YouTube for Give Me My Rights Daily Podcast, WRITES. Okay, listen, guys, no one can steal your joy unless you let them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys. Also, I am the owner and the founder of an organic skin oil butters line called Skin Poetry One Organic Skin Oil Butters. Okay, Skin Poetry One and all of the products, are of course no chemicals, no carcinogens. Okay, no artificial fragrance, no artificial colors, and no chemicals. I said that right? Okay, yeah, none of that stuff in there. None of the stuff that you can't pronounce. Okay, the products are just naturally healing from the organically grown flower oils that are incorporated into organic raw shea butters. Okay, check it out, guys. The product is worth the moisture for every one of your family, all age groups, all skin types. Okay, there's again nothing in there that you cannot pronounce. All of the stuff in there is good. It's good, and it works, okay? It gives you a natural sheen that stays on your skin, okay, in between showers. Do you see that, fan base? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Do you see that, TikTok? Okay, a natural sheen that stays on your skin. Okay, sis, did you get yours? Because you should have received it by at least today, right? So check it out, Skin Poetry One. You can simply go to the webpage at https://skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com, and TikTok has the Skin Poetry One page where you can simply place your order through there. Soon I want you guys to join me for the live because I'm going to do a live really soon for the Skin Poetry One products, so that way you guys could join me, and I can talk a little bit more about the product. It'll be specifically for the Skin Poetry One One products, because I want you guys to get acclimated to hearing it, because it's going to be around for a long time. I promise, I promise, I promise. Okay, because it works. And you don't get rid of anything that works for all people's skin. Okay, so Skin Poetry 1, https://skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com. You can also go to Skin Poetry 1 page here on TikTok and here on Facebook. Okay, you can go to the Skin Poetry 1 page and make your purchase. We ship all over the U.S. Okay, it comes within 3 to 5 days of your order. If you're on the East Coast, on the West Coast, it takes up to 5 to 10 days. But have no fear, because it gets on your porch and it's a wonderfully wrapped box that you feel like, hey, I just gifted myself with something that's going to work for my skin, and it's natural and it's organic, and I'm doing the right thing for my skin. That's what Skin Poetry 1 makes you feel. Okay, so check it out. Okay, or you can go to my website, www.nadinepoetry1.com, and you can simply click the shop tab and you can make your purchase through there as well. Okay, we make sure that we protect the integrity of your personal information, so we do not get to see that. All we see is the address that you want us to ship it to, and then you get this beautifully wrapped box. I ain't got no sense. You get this beautifully wrapped box, okay, with all of these beautiful organic ingredients for your skin. Okay, guys, check it out. Skin Poetry 1 Organic Skin Oil Butters line. It is worth the moisture. It's good stuff. Your kids can use it. Big mama can use it. The husband, the wife, the children in between, cousins, and even some friends. They all can use it because it works. And we have something in this product that's healing for all the needs of all different types of skin. Skin Poetry 1 Organic Skin Oil Butters. Check it out. It's something in there for everyone in the family. I promise you, and it works. It's 100% safe, okay? And you will get that package and you will enjoy the experience of it, because it is worth the moisture. Okay, guys? Skin Poetry 1 Organic Skin Oil Butters. Again, I'm going to go live just specifically for Skin Poetry 1 products, so you guys can get acclimated to hearing about it and knowing more about what the products offer, okay? So I'm going to do a live on that, and I'll keep you guys informed when it's coming. It'll probably be over the weekend, so I can grab the attention of everyone while they are home, okay? And let them understand that this product is worth the moisture. It really, really works. It was formulated to help treat severe dry skin, and those who do not suffer from severe dry skin, Skin Poetry 1 Organic Skin Oil Butters will help you maintain the moisture within. Check it out, check it out, check it out. It's good stuff, okay? Now, guys, listen. I have a good poem tonight, okay? And I'm about to get into this poetry, okay? I need you guys to lend your ears, okay? Tonight's poem is called Different Awakening. Different Awakening. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and get into it, okay? Awakened by sadness of her heart, she jumped out of her bed in search of something that would speed up her heartbeat, since the sadness has changed its pace. She turned on the light in another room that took her into a headspace where demise had become her reckoning. So many are against her, and with disbelief. She questioned the means of their disdainment. After soaking in the realization for a few minutes, many felt that she had done the unthinkable and the unimaginable. She had become something, pursued something, wanted something that no one else around her seen for themselves, because they were stuck in disbelief of difference being a real thing. A real thing that made everyone different. No way you should stand out, since you are supposed to be one of us. Us. I am she, thought she. Then I am not them. I am just living a life standing in my spot designated for me to be. Inequivalent, unequivocally, to the words that negatively describe what they say about you and me. Not intentionally. But really, I'm just being me. Can I live? She returned back to her bed with her lights off, but not in darkness, and sadness turned off. created fake reasons to explain their madness, she is thinking, I will address it. Not. Contrary to all belief, my life is the comfort I got. I am not on a treetop that is so hard to climb. Down to earth, still just knowing my worth. Go live in your difference so you too can understand. Difference is never explained, but accepted. Difference should be your plan. If not, at least, at minimal, respect it. Difference Awakening, guys. That's the poem. Okay, guys? Again, if you guys join me and you miss any of the poetry, you can go to my website at www.nadinepoetry1.com and catch the recaps, the quotes, and the clips. You can also tune back into one of your favorite social media platforms. I do the recaps, the quotes, and the clips uploaded over the weekend. So anybody that missed the poetry or would like to hear it or want to share it, please share it. Please be sharing and subscribe, guys. Subscribe on TikTok and Fanbase and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. Please subscribe. Please subscribe and be sharing the poetry. Share the poetry. Poetry is meant for sharing. You never know who needs to hear it. You know, you never know who's had a different awakening. Now, I know the title was not what you thought it would be because, again, I write a metaphor, all right? But what the poem was about was somebody specifically waking up, realizing that they have become different and it has not been accepted by those who knew them well, right? That's what this poem is about, okay? Again, check out the recaps, the quotes, and the clips. Threads is going to be on. I don't go live on Threads, but it's on Threads. It's on Facebook, on Instagram, Fanbase, YouTube, and TikTok over the weekend, okay? Check it out. Right, so Different Awakening poem is about suddenly you get hit with the fact that people just see you different. They see you different to the capacity where they don't accept you, but they dislike you, right? And this is because you are not the same person that they used to know. That person is now gone. And it doesn't mean that you've done something bad, but in their eyes, how dare you? How dare you become different? How dare you want to do something different for yourself and not be the person we know you to be? They do not like your improvements. Many people. Think about yourself, how you've grown in certain areas and how many people that you lose because they don't like the different you. You're not the same. They feel like they can't relate. What do I got playing here? Right? They don't like the different you. They don't like the improvements. All right? They feel like they cannot relate. And a lot of times, most people are comfortable relating to you when you are in the most vile moment of yourself. When you're not being the best you. You're not giving the best performance of the original person that you are supposed to be. They like that person. We live in a world where that's the person people like. It's attractive, the vile person. The ones that says everything that they're not supposed to say, that do all the things that's not supposed to do, they are not politically correct. They like that. People like that. Look at it, look at the government. Vile is what they prefer to see, right? But you've changed. You're not that. So now they speak of you foul because they can't relate. And what's confident to them is the person that they like, that they seen not doing everything right, right? They are constantly generating their own stories and ideas about you without really even knowing anything about you anymore because you're different. You know, sometimes we can become frightened by that. You know how some people don't want to change, they want to stay the same because people are used to them being that way. You ever know somebody that changed and they come back and people like, oh, you different. And it's like it's a bad thing. And it's not. You grew. You're different. You matured. You think different. You act different. So when you come back around those people that seen you in a different light years ago, you know, now your light is shining bright into positive energy and you're not doing all the negative, crazy stuff and your life is going great. They act different. And it can be frightening because you feel like you're losing out on the people that you might care for the most, right? And they're losing out on a person that they are accustomed to knowing. So they're treating you differently. You may worry about that, but you may not no longer be accepted by them. But here's the kicker. You start to accept yourself more. That's what this poem is about. A different awakening. You've awakened yourself to something different about you. You've changed completely for the better. You're doing great things. You like your life. You actually love you. And those people that say bad things about you that used to know you makes you want to question who you are at this current moment, even though you've been doing good. You've been taking care of yourself and doing great. It makes you question that, right? Until you get to the beginning of the realization that this is life. And when you realize that you are the only thing that you need to get acceptance. You don't need outsiders to accept you. As long as you're comfortable in your skin and you accept who you are, why do you need somebody outside to accept you? Different awakening. Different awakening. Yes. Listen, those that stick around as you grow and mature, right? Like, listen, I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. I was a wild child. I was here with my Now let me stop. I'm from the hood though. Hi, Money Hungry. Thank you for giving me a gift. I appreciate it. And thank you for joining the live. Guys, please send me the roses. Send me the roses. Tap the screen. Okay, yes, but listen, I'm from the hood. And you know when you get grown, you just kind of don't want to do all of that, right? Now, I will say a lot of people that's from the hood from me, they grew up with me and we all change. Thank you. All right? But those that stick around you instead of leaving you, those that accept the fact that you've changed are the people that really are going to bring the value into your life. They really are. Right? So when you start to think about those who no longer want to be around you, you know, you don't care because you like who you become. And although those who thought that they knew you can no longer relate to you, so you accept that they have the problem. It's not you. People do not like change and transition sometimes. And unfortunately, that's life. Things change. Nothing stays the same. Oh, you can be comfortable in your whole situation for a very, very long time. And I granted something about that situation will change. Okay? It happens to everyone. It happens to everyone. Hi, Antonio, joining me on Instagram. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, it happens to everyone. So some may pray for you, you know, and some may pray against you, looking for your demise. Because miserable people love to get around other miserable people and miserable minds and think of miserable things to happen to those who have changed and did something different. They've moved on. And those people that have not, they have not. They're stuck. And although you are just being you, people have their own perceptions about who you cannot become. There's some people that can't see you growing. They want you to kind of stay where you are. Stay right here, little buddy. You know, I like you this way. Don't become nothing bigger. Okay, stay right here. Some people want you to stay put because they look at you as being beneath them. Don't give them the opportunity to look at you as being smaller than you actually are when you know that you are built to be something great. Right? So, some people will pray against you. Some people will pray for you. All right? Some people will stand with you. Some people will stand far from you. Okay? Because no matter what happens, you cannot alter somebody's perception of how they feel about you. But the best thing you can do is accept you being you. Okay? Different awakening. Actually, those people that don't accept you being you, you actually probably need to give them room to grow themselves. Because the reality is in life, we have to learn to accept that there are many characters that come with this life. There are many characters that come with this thing called life and the people that life brings into your life. Clear? Yeah? Again, some of them may love you. Some of them may not. Some of them can't stand you. But none of them can sit you. So, all you have to do is accept yourself. You know, you may have the moment to be enjoying your life, and because of that, you shouldn't care. When this discovery is made, you know, you begin to appreciate the changes in you, and you sleep better at night. In the poem, I talked about her jumping up out of bed because of being frightened that she's losing so many people that she loved because she's changed. She didn't do anything wrong in her eyes, in their eyes, because they haven't seen nobody do that or because they haven't changed themselves. It's wrong. She did the unthinkable. She did the unimaginable. She did the inevitable. Okay? Self-acceptance is so important for our lives. Oh my God. It is so important for our lives because when people talk about you, you can rub it off your back really quickly. You can walk by it and still be smiling and it don't affect you. You can step over it like it's trash in the street because you've accepted yourself and you love who you are. So that's what this is about, a different awakening. I've waken up and I've become something different. And how about I stop worrying about what people's perception of me is? How about I just love me? Right? People's feelings cannot become your main focus. All right? Here's the kicker. As long as they remain respectful towards you, everything is still cool. End the story. End of the night. Simply because we've decided to have a good life. We decided to enjoy life. And we decided to change our lives for the betterment of our lives. And no one can stop us. Okay? End of story. End of the night. Different awakening. Get to enjoy this one when people start to dislike you and they notice that you've changed. All right? Because the real talk is it's not your fault and you still have to be happy regardless to what happens. Okay, guys? That is what the point was about. All right? A different awakening. Please, again, you can catch the recaps, the quotes, and the clips over the weekend on your favorite social media platform. Okay? I have it available for you. Okay? Listen, I have Ari Lennox playing. I love her voice. Guys, I'm not going to monopolize any more of your time. I'm going to go ahead and get into my question for the month of October. Okay, because we in October now. It's fall. It's fall. Okay, the leaves are flowing. The wind is blowing. Even in Georgia, it ain't as hot as it was. The winds are blowing. It's getting chilly. Okay, now, the question for the month of October is, can you? Can you? All right? Can you continue to work out every day? And this is a real question. I need y'all to pay attention. Those of you gym buffs, okay? Can you continue to work out every day and eventually your bones stop hurting? I'm just asking. I need to know, okay? Because I've been working out a lot, and for a long, I've been working out for many years. And never was I having this problem until recently I just discovered, the older I get, the more my workout hurt. Now, I was wondering, why is that hurting? And it's primarily one machine, okay? It's the elliptical. Am I saying it right? Did I say it right? I said it right because I never say it right. The elliptical. Okay? My legs be killing me. And I get on this machine every time I go to the gym. 3 to 4 times a week, I'm in this gym. And I get on this machine. Of course, I do my 30-minute treadmill because, the treadmill is my favorite toy. It's my favorite toy. I'll be running like a track star. I'll be running. Okay? The treadmill is my favorite toy. But then I go and I get on the elliptical. Okay? And I'll do another little 15, 20 minutes on the elliptical. And my legs be hurting me for days. And that didn't used to happen. Now it happens. Now. So I was trying to find out, did I lose too much fat around my legs to cover my bones? Because maybe I don't got enough fat. I don't know. Or does this particular machine no longer like me? I know machines don't have feelings, but I think everything got feelings. Okay, so it could be that. Or maybe I'm just getting old. Oh no, Bones! Save yourself, okay? It could be that. And the body is responding differently. Now, I thought me and my legs had an agreement and an understanding that I will keep having the ability to run on the treadmill and on this elliptical and always be able to wear stilettos until I'm ripe old, gray hair, bones weak, and still wearing the stilettos. I thought we made an agreement years ago, okay? For my whole life. Wear my stilettos and be able to run. But that's not happening. I think the elliptical is telling me that I lied to myself. So, does it always have to hurt? Can it stop? Is there any suggestions? Because with all of the muscles that I have in my legs, there is no way I'm going to quit running on a treadmill and wearing my stilettos. I got too many pairs of shoes. These stilettos need to be worn, and they are going to be worn by me. Okay? So, if nobody has no advice, I'm going to be back on that elliptical tomorrow. And I'm going to run a course another 30 minutes on my treadmill before I get on there to get my legs ready, like I often do. But that should tell you that I'm never scared, right? I ain't scared. They hurt. Y'all just pray for my legs because they hurt. All right? So, can I continue to run? For how many more years can I run before my legs be like, no, we ain't doing this no more stilettos, no more running on the treadmill, and definitely not the elliptical. I'm just saying, pray for my legs because I got to keep going, all right? End of the question, end of the night. Guys, now listen, I'm going to go ahead and get into the music. I got this classic playing by Sybil. Don't make me over, because let me tell you something. When you wake up into a different awakening about who you are, you know, and people have not accepted you, you have to tell them, do not make me over. Let me continue to grow. Let me continue to prosper. Let me live. Let me be great. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody try to make you over. Let them accept you as you are. Life is intentional, and everybody's life has purpose. People have to find their own purpose and stop trying to define everybody else's purpose. Mind your business. Anyway, let me get to the music, all right? And then I'm going to let y'all go. Okay, tonight I played No Sleep by the legendary Janet Jackson featuring J. Cole. Okay, then I played Clouds by J. Cole himself. I played Time by Snow Allegra. I love her voice, love her music. Okay, I played Hip to the Game by Lord Finesse, a classic hip-hop song from 1995. 90s? Best hip-hop era. I don't care what nobody say. Hands down, 1990s. Best hip-hop era. Best hip-hop era of my life, okay? I Hate You by SZA. Then I had Where I Go, featuring her by No Worries. Okay, then I had Queen Space by Ari Lennox. Love her voice. Shout out to DC. Then I had Finding Peace by Summer Walker. All right, then I got Don't Make Me Over. And then I'm going to go ahead and get into my song that had nothing to do with the poetry, but this song is a banger. I'm feeling it. Okay, and I've been kind of running this, so I thought I would just play it here tonight. And I'm going to get into it. And I'm going to get into it. I'm going to get into it. And I'm going to get into it after I drink some of this tea. That's cold. Guys, don't forget to join me for my live for Skin Poetry 1 products, okay? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, okay? And you'll be able to place your orders online while I'm live, while I'm telling you about the products and why you are missing out if you do not purchase. Because there's people that's purchasing it and they're loving it. You guys need to love it. You need to love it. Anyway, I'm out. Alexa, next song. Alexa, she liked this song. Alexa, next song. Yeah, shout out to Brooklyn. Hi, Joe Battle. Thank you for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. Please be tapping the screen, sing your love. I appreciate it.
Let's count this money. Come count this money with me, y'all.
Look, I ain't got as much money as Papoose and Busta Rhymes and them. I gone. So I'm here with mine. Yes.
We only spending.
Shout out to my hometown, Brooklyn. Because when we come out with something that's fire, and that's really any city for me. You know what I'm saying? If Atlanta come out with something that's fire, I'm playing it. R&B, hip-hop, gospel, you name it, I'm playing it. Okay, Brooklyn, Houston, Philly, Jersey City, Newark, Brick City, alright, Charlotte, Durham, who I miss? Greenville, whatever city I miss. Richmond, Virginia, who I miss? Who else I miss? Petersburg, Virginia. Any city come out with something dope, I'm playing it. Because here's the thing about Nadine Poetry, you know, one word on one number. By the way. But I love music, okay? And ain't no bias with the music when the beat is dope. And they talk about something. And the lyrics is dope, okay? And I can dance to it, all right? And the people gravitate towards it.
No credit card or debit. We only spending.
All right, guys. Listen, thank you for joining me tonight for another Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Imperfect Poetry Thursday. I said Imperfect Poetry Thursday.
I need a strong man. How much could you bench press?
Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight for another Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Y'all know I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no sense. I don't care. It's fine. But join me tomorrow morning for Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast with Nadine Poetry when I'm live on TikTok and YouTube only for Give Me My Rights. WRITES Daily Podcast. When they Poetry One.
I got the green slim, pretty showing ass, titties we in my.
Oh, more the kids, more the kids. Yes. Honey, bitties, the green. All right, good night, everybody. Please pray for me as I continue to pray for you all. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Let me say goodbye. Let me say goodnight. All right. Florizel, that's a nice name. I like that. Thank you for joining me tonight. April, thank you for joining me tonight. Hi, Bags, thank you for joining me tonight, calling me. All right. Arada, thank you for joining me tonight. Hi, Junior, thank you for joining me tonight. Oscar, thank you for joining me tonight. Hi, Mary, thank you for joining me. Clark, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Citizen Pa, thank you for coming in. The Holton, I hope I'm saying that right. I like that name. It's unique. Thank you for joining me. B-Hack, thank you for joining me. Hi, Rainbow, here for the tea. Yes. Sip, sip, sip. Yes. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight. Who's that? Kalin Lee. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm sorry. David, thank you for joining me tonight. Oh. Can I just say, Papoose ripped that verse? It bust, I know. But Papoose verse is crazy. And I mean, it helped that he grew up around the corner from me. But I love Busta Bus. Yes. And yes, I will get it on the dance floor. I ain't just your twerk, honey. I got moves. All right, guys, listen. Pray for me as I continue to pray for you all. Blessings to you tonight. Again, join me tomorrow for Give Me My Rights. WRITES Daily Podcast. Okay, I toned it down a little bit. And play some jazz. And give y'all a good quote to start your day. So you can turn up over the weekend. Blessings. Good night.